Yo, yo, yo. A sad introduction for a sad way of losing. It's your boy Borley. It's your boy Cachetti. Another episode of Business Talk. This time, a little sad. Borley, how you doing today? Tuesday, middle of the day.
I had to
How you
take a drink
feeling?
right away after that intro, man. For real.
Bro,
We're hurting,
let's
man. We're hurting.
let's
Of
get to
course,
it.
we're all hurting.
Let's get to it. Well, the people want to know what we want to know, what I've been wanting to talk about for the
It
last
hurts.
2 days. I gotta ask, I gotta say, how'd you live the game? What'd you think? Your thoughts about the game? Just, I mean, this is probably gonna be a lot of Mexico talk, but I think we just gotta let it out right now.
I think one of the best games we've seen from Mexico, if we're being unbiased, trying to take the emotion out and just look at it for what it was. Probably one of our best shots, period. We had a lot of flaws. That's what held us back. If it wasn't for Mexico kind of pulling some good old Mexico stunts in the World Cup, I think we would have beat England. I think they would have won that game. Fortunately, they saw ghosts from the past, and we thought this was the year, man. I mean, they're at home. We thought it was the year to make a good run, make the best run possible for Mexico, in their history at least. But here we are. I don't even got to say what happened. We all know it was devastating, but it was against the favorite, man. I can't. I mean, I told you before this. I can't feel ashamed at all of this team. I feel proud of this team, the direction that they're going in. Um, But ultimately, speaking for the game, there was a lot of experience still left on the pitch. Uh, they let go of their guard for a couple minutes, bro. Literally a couple minutes, and we're paying the price now. But we stand with our boys. Tough loss, man. Tough, tough loss.
I want to start. I want to start really quick. We'll just go through the game. I want to start with our lineup. I thought our lineup was all right. I thought our lineup was good. I like the fact it worked versus Ecuador. I think now, yeah, with my heart out of it, my coolness a little down, and I'm kind of like stepping back and reflecting. Why would you not play Israel Reyes at right back? That's probably the only one that I'm just like,
Or even throw them in. I mean,
that's
I don't
probably the
know.
only one, but like me thinking like when the before the game starts, you know what I mean? Like now, like man, you probably should have played your best right back because this is probably a team that was gonna attack you on paper, right? Jorge Sanchez is not your best right back. That was probably my only one. And then secondly, bro, I think Mexico is the better team. What makes me mad, why I'm not so sad, because I'm devastated, right? But why I'm not like on the sadness side of it, we beat ourselves, bro. I don't care what nobody says. I watched the game. We beat ourselves, bro. The first 20, 25 minutes, crazy save by Pickford. I've never in my life seen Pickford play that good. Not in the Prem with Everton, not with England ever. And he did what good keepers supposed to do at the moment. At the moment, just balled out. But bro, the first 20, 25 minutes, Mexico was on that England booty, bro. And it was like, again, in my head, I was just like, bro, it's not even the other team. It's literally us and what we could provoke now. And sure behold, I think I want to just get into it really quick with the mistake from a perspective of a player. Piojo's got to continue that run. I think Piojo's a lot to fault. But as a perspective of a keeper, Jorge Sanchez, your first train of thought should be you're shifting in now. Don't even have to guard Jude. You shift in. Johan shifts out wide to help Gallardo. Montes shifts in to put Johan. Sanchez shifts in, and then the trailer follows the striker, the forward, whoever it is at the moment. And Sanchez doesn't shift in for whatever reason. Again, Piojo, I think, is like, that's your mark from the beginning. Pero one counter, Saka gets one good ball. I think Saka was absolute doo-doo, and he gets that one ball, and that's the difference, though. A player of that caliber, they just need one, papa. They just need
Yep.
one.
I mean, they went up against probably a favorite
Puta
now.
tristeza,
I
güey.
don't know about before, but honestly looking like a favorite. They outright beat Mexico. We're looking at it unbiasedly. We folded. If Mexico just kinda if we did what we were supposed to do, we win that game, bro. Because we had them with 10 men. They subbed out Harry Kane. There was 30 minutes left,
Wait, but let's go by
and we
parts, though.
couldn't generate a goal, bro. It's devastating.
Let's take it by parts, though. Like, what do you think? I mean, I know there's a lot of blame, like, on Twitter, a lot of blame on Instagram. Obviously, people are gonna post TikToks, whatever the case is. Like, what they thought we separate everything, and now it's like you say who, and this and the third, right? From a perspective, again, Piojo, you gotta follow through. You can't just think Jorge Sanchez is gonna take over. Sanchez, you have to shift in. Goal. What did you think? Like, what would what's your, yeah, like, ya frio? Like, what do you think? Is there to blame? Do you not want to point fingers?
I mean, bro, you already said it. A team like that, like when you're playing against these type of teams, they only need 1 or 2. Bro, we're not one of those teams. We don't just need 1 or 2. We need 1 or 2 out of 20. I mean, I'm looking at the stats, bro. We had over 20 shots. Like, this is insane. 23 shots to England's 6, and they scored 3, we scored 2. So, I don't know, man. I mean, I'm just being real. It sucks to say, but we just don't got those players, bro. Not yet. We need them to make those moves. I'm not saying we don't have those specific, like, maybe the players are there, but, like, when it comes to the game, bro, like, they don't just give that world class output. That's what you need to win a World Cup. Let's be real. Some of these players, they show flashes of it for sure, bro. But altogether, we don't play like a world class team. That's just a tough pill to swallow, bro. It's a tough pill. It's where La Salle is at. Doesn't mean we got to stay there. I think if it showed a lot of flashes, it showed that we can perform on the big stage. It's just about that big leap. And honestly, I'm grateful, bro.
It's the
A,
mentality,
a lot
bro.
of these people, look, a lot of people, especially here in the United States, it's diverse, bro. Like their countries don't even make it, bro. Like I don't think we realize how blessed we are. And I'm not saying just kind of be happy with what we got, but I'm proud of the team for kind of, they shut my mouth. I didn't think they were gonna make it out the group. Played their hearts out, but ultimately, bro, it's not enough. We need more players at the top flight. No disrespect to Liga MX, I love it, but I'm talking about, just the next levels of football, bro. We got to get Gilberto Mora out of there. We got to get Lira out of there. Piojo. I could keep going, because if not, it's gonna be the same old story, bro. These
Yeah, I
players
feel
aren't
that.
gonna develop into those cracks that they should be, but
I
FMF,
feel it,
so
but at the same time, like, I think for me, it was a complete different thought. I think for me was you had a Liga MX player straight locking up Jude for 20, 25 minutes. Even after the goals, straight lockdown. You had a player in Piojo probably had one of the best tournaments in his career going against, I don't even know, it was Marcus, what's his name? The guy from City, the left back. He at one time was shaky. Like, I don't know, man. You had Julian, probably best tournament he's had with Mexico. Hopefully, he gets to the next one. He could go play wherever he wants, and he's in Saudi, so it's like Rulas had a good tournament. I don't know, bro. I'm always mixed emotions because again, you could be in Europe and you be trash. I mean, look at our God given Edson Alvarez, right? But I wanna go by parts though, just so we could kind of break it down a little bit and then kind of relive that moment. Bang, goal. For me, it felt like, dang. Like I was shook. I was like, from nowhere, soccer, brutal. 1-0 losing. We're smacking them. We're on them, bro. All right, whatever. In my head, I immediately was like, it's good. We're on them. Like, this is
No,
the adversity that we've been wanting to see.
I knew it was not good, bro.
Nah, I
I
was
knew we
like,
were
this.
gonna see the same old story, bro.
I
I
saw
hate to
once
say
the
it.
1-0 went in, I was like, all right, cool. We've been waiting for this moment. How do we respond? We're playing really good. Cabeza fria, keep playing. There's a lot of time to play. It goes from the celly or whatever, switches the camera, an immediate mistake by Gil Mora that leads to another counter and it's a goal. That's when I was like, damn. That's where it was just again like me being unbiased from a perspective of just a soccer fan. I was like, it's just not your day. That's not gonna be your day because they got two counters off two mistakes, 2-0. And that one hit like that one hit tough. That one was like, damn, just no thoughts anymore. I was just like, wow. Stadium silent. I was like right now, I was like unbelievable, like trying to relive it. I was like, damn, bro, like I don't even know what to think right now. Right there. I said that whole thing. It was tough,
Bro,
bro.
it was tough.
And I just remember just being in awe. No thoughts, no nothing. And my parents, I was just like, damn, again, just again. We're getting beat because we're beating ourselves. It hurt. It hurt. I don't know what you thought. What you think? Heat Mora, I love you, but you're too much. You're too good for that. I thought he, for whatever reason, thought he could dribble there. I don't know. That was tough.
You're just trying to give me flashbacks, huh? I mean,
That
you
was
saw
tough.
my reactions, bro. You're just walking me through this.
It's because what people want to know. I've been 2 days that you heard me yesterday on Club. I was like, I'm not gonna really talk about it too much with you guys because I want to let out what I'm really feeling in the podcast.
Telling you, bro. Like we can't, bro. You can't make mistakes like that anywhere but besides the World Cup. You just can't make a mistake like that, bro. They made 2.
In a
Like
minute.
you said, that's when we knew
Third
Mexico's gonna win this
fastest,
game, bro.
third fastest goal
Why?
after a
Why did we
goal.
feel like that? Why did we
World
know?
Cup.
Because we talked about it, bro. Mexico no tiene el plantel necesario. Could they overperform? In some reality, could they have done it? I think so. But bro, we talked about only having 2 main center backs, bro. That's it. Montes got
Yeah,
hurt.
we,
What
we'll get
happened?
into that. Trust me.
What happened?
I
I
got a I
mean,
got a clip loaded for that. Don't even trip.
and just kind
I
of
said,
like trusting in your second players, bro. Your second stringers, your bench players, bro. Where are they at? Why not rotate them? I get it. I mean, bro, goal scorers get subbed all the time when it's time to take care of business, bro. Harry Kane got subbed out. That doesn't mean he's not an important piece for them. Just means England just tried to get the job done, and they did, bro, with 10 men, and that's what I'm trying to emphasize. We can't see
fuck,
them.
bro.
We
Two
cannot see
zero.
them with 10 men and just not score. I don't know. I mean,
No,
that's
we'll
really
get to
just
that.
what comes to
Get
my
to that, bro.
mind, and that
Bro,
ultimately, I think that's as a team, though. I can't single anybody out. I mean, there might be 1 or 2 players where I'm like, "Yo, what's going on?" Like, it's really not working for you in the green shirt, but at the same time, football's cruel. I mean, I'm talking about Santi
yeah, that's the
Jimenez,
definition of football, bro. That
but
30-minute
I
span.
I try not to blame Santi, bro. Yeah, I mean, he wasn't
Well,
really
Santi will get
fully
into later
fit.
though.
I don't know,
Two
bro.
zero. How you feeling though? Like, what's your immediate thought? Are you chalked?
We're
GG's?
done. That
Hey,
we're done, bro.
done?
I already told
Game
you that
over? That's
we
what's
were
up?
done, bro.
You were like, game over. You just walked away from the TV.
We had to strike first.
No, but what'd you do when it was 2-0, my
We
boy?
had to strike first. That was the
When it was
only way
two
Mexico was
zero,
winning
what
it.
did Bolly do? What did Bolly think?
That we didn't have the team to win this game, bro.
You said GG's, chalk it.
Yeah. Ultimately, we weren't gonna have the team, bro. I was looking at their bench, bro. They had Madueke on the bench. They had what's his name? Their midfielder, bro. The one that plays at Arsenal, bro. They had some cracks, bro. Was it or also their left back? No, Lewis Skelly. Is that their left back? at
Well, the
Arsenal.
left back was the guy that plays at City.
Yeah,
I
no,
think
but
they have,
I'm
like,
talking about the
Subote.
bench. I'm talking about the bench though. This is what I'm trying to say. Like their bench was just like, bro, like they're really about to put these
Fuck
fools
the
in.
bench. When it's 2-0, how
It's
you
like
feeling?
we didn't have the team
You
to
just
come
walked
back
away
from
from the
it, bro.
TV. Where were you watching at your parents' house?
I was watching, but
Your parents' house?
I just knew Mexico was not gonna have what it took to come back. We don't have that, bro. We just
They just
don't
fucking
have
chalk
that.
it. You were just like, "It's done."
Of course, bro. When they scored, I'm like, bro, we can do it. They got the red card in favor of Mexico. I was like, bro, they can do it. I thought they were gonna shut me up, bro. Of course. Like, we believed. We really believed it was coming home, bro.
And then it
But
goes 2-1. I think it was 2-0. Julian scores. Probably what? I think it was like 6, 7 minutes after the 2-0. I kid you not, I fucking shed 2 tears quick. Wiped that shit off and I yelled, "Come on, let's fucking go. We're at home." I was locked in because again, bro, there was one field on that excuse me, one team on that fucking field and they were the fucking Sele. It was a Sele. For whatever reason, you could be tactical, you could be really guru minded, like I think how we would be. England didn't want to come play. And I think they did the right thing. England apostó for the counter ball. They weren't just playing like that, getting suffocated because we were good. We
that's
are
what I'm trying
good.
to say, bro, because they have the
Okay,
players
okay,
to
but
be
hear
able
me
to
out.
stick you with 1 or 2 counter balls, and that's what
But
they
hear me out
did.
though. But
That's
hear
what
me
they
out though.
did, especially with a team like Mexico, bro. Like, they just knew they needed 1 or 2 in the first half from Mexico doing Mexico, and they were gonna take the lead of the game. Why? Because of the quality of our players, bro. It sucks to say,
Yeah, but
bro.
hear me out though. I agree. That's what I'm saying. If you want to look at it from a very tactical perspective, that I was looking at it, they were playing full counter ball. They were playing straight Arsenal ball. If you watch the prem, and that's fine. My issue is those counters came off your mistakes. Cool, whatever. We're past it. It's 2-0. We get the goals 2-1. And I think there was still like 5, 6 minutes left to play in the first half, if I'm not mistaken. And I was like, come on, shed a couple tears, little quick ones. Wipe that. Come the fuck on. Let's go. Goes to halftime, 2-1. I was like, I kid you not. I was like, bro, we're not losing this game. There's one team on the field. The chances have been clear. You take away the mistakes, they don't even attack us. No threat. No threat. That's my perspective going to halftime. Bang,
In the
cool.
first
Second half
half,
starts.
yeah. In the first
Second,
half, there was 1 team on the field. Second half,
regardless of the mistakes, there
we
was
saw
one team balling.
typical Mexico.
Bro, I think the stats was like 12 to 3 shots and then 5 to 1 on target. Or 2, my fault, because they scored a second. It's like possession, everything, momentum, everything. The 2-1, like I was like, oh, we're good. We're locked in. 2-1, we're good. We're balling out. Just tighten up, no mistakes. Worst case scenario, take this to OT. Cool. Second half starts, bro, and they mentioned the broadcast Edson for Montes, and it's not a knock to Edson yet, but I was like, damn. My first thought was Montes weak ass shouldn't have fucking played because before the game started, there was reports he was hurt, that he wasn't feeling it. I don't know what the injury was. We both know when you're feeling that, you don't play because now I'm looking at you. You could have probably done better on something. You know what I mean? Now I'm thinking like that. But whatever, I was like, whatever, cool. Subs in. 2-1. I was like, we're chilling. The red card happens. And first of all, before we get to the 2-1, I want to backtrack really quick to like minute 2. A cleat to the face is a fucking red card. I don't care who you are. If you go for Chivas, America, Atlas, Real Madrid, a cleat to the face is a straight red. So we're going to talk about robbery. Like people like to talk about robbery, what just happened with Messi today in Argentina, whatever the case is. A cleat to the face is a fucking red.
Bro, if that was in favor of
Bro, a cleat
Argentina,
to
bro,
the
they would have
face.
given him a direct red right away, bro. They wouldn't even
I
done
agree.
a
I
VAR
agree.
review, none of
France,
that. They would have
I
just been
agree.
like,
If it would have been us to them,
right.
that's a fucking red.
Oh, yeah,
That's
all
Mexico to
day.
England's a fucking red. And that's the shit that makes me mad because that's what I
Terrible.
can't stand about VAR. There's no consistency ever in that shit. So you might as well just get rid of it. Let people fucking debate, just debate like what we want to do.
To me, it's a
Oh,
crazy
clean to
theory
the
too.
fucking face. Vete a la verga.
I have a crazy theory.
Minute two,
I
bro.
feel like the players know, bro. Like
Bro,
Anthony Gordon was playing to get fouled, and he knew they were gonna call it. Either bro's just super
well,
savvy,
that's
and
Corneo, bro.
he really exactly has the colmillo, but I'm telling you though, bro, it's like They play with Colmillo because like, they know they're gonna get more calls, bro, like and it sucks to say it, but, bro,
A cleat to the face is a
how's that
fucking
not a
red,
red
Bogey.
card? Like, get outta
That's
here,
minute
bro,
2,
like,
by
get
the way.
outta here.
That's minute 2, by the way. Excuse me. Whatever, I just wanna mention that real quick.
Minute
The red
2,
card the red card in the
they
second
scored
half.
what, 2 in, like, 30, 36, 38? Bro, I knew it was done, bro. I knew it was
Who? England? A quick little stat, though. Between goals, that's the 3rd fastest goal in a World Cup. Insane. But anyways, past it, it's a red, should be a red every
and
single
it had
day.
to be Bellingham. Fucking
Well, I
Bellingham,
wanna get
bro.
into that a little bit later once I tell you that I'm already sad as shit. This game fucking broke my heart again. Anyways, cool, the red card happens, it's 2-1, I'm like, "Bro, I've never felt more confident that we were gonna get it done at the minimum OT, at the minimum." And in OT, I was like I thought of Matias Almeida where con huevos los chingamos because you're gassed. You're gassed in OT. So I was like, get the goal, take it OT, worst case scenario. That's my first thought. Bro, the next fucking play, we got a fucking world-class player supposedly to a lot of Mexicans. And I said before the World Cup, between us and our friends, I better not see Edson play over Lira. One, Lira's balling and he's going to go to Europe. And two, Edson has, I think, 12 games played in a season. Here comes your guys' behold captain. By the way, I want to give a little quick shout out to Edson. You're a cagón. You go and you freaking complain when you play in Torreon and oh, los abuchean in Mexico, and you come and you do this bullshit. Fuck out of here. You're soft, bro. And I used to have a lot of respect for my team. You can't header a ball. Watch the replay. Kane literally said, "Oh, you're a striker. You were striking your time. You know when you're not gonna win a ball." He literally was just there, and Machin goes,
That's facts,
"Now it's
though.
a
He
break
he
play."
had 2 clear ones, bro.
Oh my
Not
goodness.
one of those, bro.
We'll
He
get
had
to that.
2
We'll get to the clear
2
one.
clear ones,
We'll
bro.
get to the clear one, but I go back
2
to
of
the
them.
point, to your point. You can't do that shit. That's another fucking mistake.
Sorry,
At least it's to a
you're talking
goal.
about you're talking about the goal
A goal.
where he yeah, yeah, okay.
It's at least to the
I
PK.
thought you were talking about the 2 headers that he had,
No, we'll
bro.
get to that shit.
Oh,
Well, one was very clear, but we'll get to that. Bro, you cannot attack the ball. You cannot wait for the ball to attack you. It's like soccer 101, bro. He just headers the ball like with purpose. Even if it goes backwards, we're chilling. He literally lets the ball hit him and it rebounds and out. You could see in the replay, Jorge Sanchez was even like, no mames. I think he says like if you como se dice, read lips or whatever the shit is. He says like no te pases de verga. Like that's what I understood. And then Gordon Speed, for the people blaming Tala, I was a keeper. You're damned if you do, damned if you don't. If Tala doesn't come out, it's a 1v1 and Gordon just to place it. Goal. Tala comes out, there's at least a potential that he gets to the ball first. What, there's nothing to do with Tala there. For people blaming him, this insane. Edson needs to head of the ball, bro. That's another mistake. 3 goals. Outside of that shit, they never attacked you. Ever. I'll keep
devastated.
ranting, bro, but if you
I'm
wanna go,
devastated, bro. No,
I'll
I
keep
mean,
going.
I'm devastated. I got
Honestly.
no words. I was I was backing Edson. I mean, I still do, but unfortunately, his performance, bro, you can't really back that. It's just realism, you know?
Yeah,
Probably his worst performance for Mexico, bro. His worst performance ever I've ever seen him play.
I was hot,
Uh,
bro, because again, you just got a red
it's
card. The
unfortunate.
immediate next play is your center back, your captain, your Machin, glorified ass player for no reason. Played 12 games, can't header a ball.
And that's the thing,
All
bro.
right,
Like
all right.
sometimes it's just one of these mistakes will cost you the game.
We lost the game on
Bro,
that.
we had many, bro. We had many. That's why
Mm,
we lost the game, bro. I believe we have some more experience at the top light, just more passionate players, just trying to, get to the top 5 leagues consistently. Like, even if they get rejected, it's the mentality, like you said. That's what we need, bro, because what we have is not enough, man. It hurts. It really hurts. I mean, it
but
gets you
3-1.
emotional, but
Hey,
either way, I mean, I don't wanna take away anything from them, but I think they know themselves things gotta change. the mentality's gotta change, the way they go about with players. I mean, bro, you put in someone with injury or that came back from injury, Santi Jimenez, I feel like he's not even 100% over your Liga MX top scorer. I mean, bro, if look at me, bro. Soy Puma de corazón. If I look at my squad right now, Memo doesn't even make my starting 11,
You're
bro.
fucking third stringer.
And I'm a Pumas. Like, I didn't even want to see him in there. And he went in. Like, what are we doing? Definitely.
And
I
then
mean,
this is
at the end of the day, the coach is always gonna have the main blame.
nah,
I
nah,
get it,
fuck
man.
that.
I get
Not
it,
with
man.
this
Nah,
particular
man.
coach. Not
Bro,
with this particular
he
coach.
took out
Who
Gilberto and Julian. Okay,
bro,
maybe Mora. Está chiquillo, the mistake.
not
All
even
right, the
leave, bro.
moment. But bro,
No,
why would you
no,
take out Quinones, bro?
no, fuck no.
Why?
3-1 with the red card. Cool. You have 30 something minutes to make this shit work. What does he do? Puts a player that had less than 20 games played this season in Santi. What does he do? Put in Brian Gutierrez, who's been shaky since the fucking South Africa game. I don't care if Mora had a mistake. He was your best player last game with Julian. Let him ride, bro. Let him do his thing. You put Santi in though? You put two players in, bro. Instantly saw the subs and I was like, Cagon. How did we look better 2-0 losing with playing against 11 instead of 3-1 losing playing against 10? How did we look
That's
better?
just bro, that's
It's
just
fucking he
us,
broke the
bro.
team, bro. He
That's
did
just
what
Mexico,
Vasco
bro.
always fucking does. Cagon. Why is Santi playing, bro? Okay, you want to go second striker? Bet. Fucking put in Hormiga. And I told you guys thought I was fucking tripping. He's not gonna play Hormiga. He got 14 fucking minutes this World Cup. I told you guys numerous times, he's not gonna play him. If he was gonna play him, all those games, the preparation games, Hormiga's getting all those minutes. Why? Rulas is your number one. Who's your second? No one wanted to believe me because I'm a Chivista or whatever the fucking case is. Bro,
Can't believe it.
none of these 14 fucking minutes for a kid that had 24, I believe it's 24 goals in a calendar year. But a motherfucker with 12 games played in fucking Turkey, Edson got more playing time, and a motherfucker named Santi Jimenez, who conversation to be had, and I used to be a lot on his boat. I don't really blame him though. One, he didn't play. He shouldn't have even been a part of the fucking team. He
Yeah,
said,
man.
Dijo, I told you guys, I told you and the boys, bro, these players are not even fucking playing. Why are we taking them? Why are we taking them?
Back Santi. I mean, it could be easy for me to hate him. He came out of Cruz Azul. I mean, his dad's Chaco Jimenez. We hated Chaco Jimenez at Pachuca, Cruz Azul. But bro, I respect him, bro. I don't think it's his fault. He wasn't 100%. Everybody knows when you're coming back from injury, bro, you sometimes some players get right into it. Other players, they play with that like thing behind in the back of their head, bro. Or like it's like fear or something, you know? And it simply just takes away from your game. I mean, we know it in the moment. If you can't see that as a coach, I don't know, man. There's clearly other problems. Clearly other problems. I do want to say this. I think with better coaching, Mexico beats this England team. I'm not going to say Mexico goes to win the World Cup because, I mean, let's be real. Obviously, we're backing our team. Obviously, we believe, but it's tough, man. I still think 2014 was the chance to like go all the way, bro. Maybe even win it because you never know in the final. I mean, the then champions, Germany, they lost to us the next World Cup. So you never know, but I don't know. This time out, I don't know. It was definitely tough. Mexico made it tougher for themselves, unfortunately, and I think that's what lost them the game, bro. They really did. They could have beat England. They really could have. We'll never know. The mistakes were made. The decisions were made by. I'm telling you, bro. I think the coach, man. I think
Se
the coach,
cagó
because if
again.
you look at the players,
Se
like
cagó
Lira
again.
needs to go to Europe, bro. If we think
Oh,
Lira's
damn.
raw right now, bro, I think he's good right now. The game that he could pick up, and then the influence, bro. Now he's gonna have players coming right behind him. What's that guy?
Checa
Yeremy Marquez from Cruz Azul. Bro, ese ese niño es un crack, bro. You know what I mean? Those are the players we eventually need to get out. I'm seeing reports about Montes going back to Cruz Azul. What are we doing?
I wanna get to that though after
What are we
though,
doing, man?
'cause I think it's a great topic, like lead app, for example, and all that. 3-1 though, bro, and you get bailed out by a PK that people wanna call today's PK with Argentina not a foul. The one that they called for us was, a little more sus. I think it's a PK, but obviously I'm being biased there. If you take away that PK, that game ends 3-1, and Imma tell you why. Gagona's coach made subs just to make the fucking subs. There was no progression in his subs. Because you put Santi in and you leave Rulas, 2 players that do the exact same shit. So there's no difference between them. All you're doing is clogging up the nines now. You put Brian in, shaky. You already are indicating to England, Papito, you're just gonna come play crosses? What do they do? What did a fucking UCL winner do? He put in fucking towers in the back. And what did our cagon ass coach do? Take out our best fucking players. 3-2 now, by the way, guys. 3-2. Takes out our best fucking player to put in a third stringer. Okay, te la paso. Look, this is where I'll be like, all right, cool. I see the vision. Memote's tall. This is why you brought him. Best aerial threat. Cool. See the vision. You don't take out Julian, though. What the fuck are we talking about? He's your best player. Bet. He took him out. Once you take out Julian, your left flank is now only fucking Gallardo. Gallardo is, come on, bro. No offensive fucking threat in Gallardo. So now you're telling me that your only threat for these crosses is Piojo and Gallardo. And you're gonna have people say, bro, we had him. No, we didn't. Go look at all the crosses. There was one good cross to Edson. Outside of that, cheeks. We didn't do shit for like what 25 minutes. And I think Julian got subbed out like 79.
I'm trying to say,
Plus
bro. I
the
mean,
12 minutes they added though. Like
bro, we couldn't have one
we didn't
player.
do shit, bro.
We couldn't have one
And
player
that's fucking coaching.
generate a big play. I mean, bro, today, what did we witness, bro?
Bro, and
Argentina
that
came back from a 2-0. Why, bro? Because they have the players to do it, bro. I'm sorry, but it's the truth, man.
no, that's
I
fine.
see I see a
That
lot of I'm this is not to you. I know you know what I'm getting at. This is to a lot of delusional Mexicans, bro, talking about, "Oh, people be dick riding Argentina." No, bro, you just give credit where it's due. All the big teams get favorable calls. Let's be real. You guys want to talk about Argentina? Let's talk about Real Madrid UCOs and so on. I don't want to get into that. You guys can go read a book about that. Go talk to AI. My point is, bro,
Vasco's a cagón.
Mexico just doesn't have those players. So unfortunately, we got to play different, right? And of course, Vasco, I don't know, man.
That shit had me so
It's
pissed,
tough,
bro.
bro. It's tough. But
That shit had me
ultimately,
so
bro,
mad because
ultimately, I think we need more players at the top flight. So that way it don't even matter who's coaching, bro. These players just get in. I mean, shout out Scaloni for Argentina, but bro, these guys just play for Messi, bro. And bro, without Messi, they are mid. We've been talking about it.
bro,
If
uh,
all we need to do, bro, is have one or two cracks, bro. But honestly, they all gotta be up there, bro, playing at the top level. Because that's how some of these teams are based, bro. You got one or two cracks, generally, you got your attackers. Especially now, they're playing double strikers,
good
maybe a
center
winger.
back, good
It
left
kinda shit,
back,
bro.
keeper.
That's all you need, bro. The team playing for these 2 definitive players that can they ha that for sure, bro. The top players or the attackers up top, they gotta dribble, score, poach, have pace. Bro, we don't really have that, bro. The only one that kinda did that, Julian. Who else? I mean, shout out Piojo, and he
They
did
had a
have
really good World
a
Cup,
great
yeah.
World Cup, but let's be
Rulas had a
real.
really good World
Let's
Cup.
be
We'll
real,
get to
that's
that,
him
bro.
overperforming, bro, and it's just kinda like, where's his shots at, you know? We talked about it. If Piojo was finishing, if he could have a
Yeah,
better finishing ability, bro, he would've been the best player at the World Cup. What are we
but it's the
saying?
same shit with Yamal, though.
But you're comparing someone in their prime with a youngster kinda starting off,
But that's the thing though, like, by
and
that same by
it's hard
that's
to compare though at the same time. It's hard to compare, right? Because Piojo is
that's what I'm saying, by
Mexican
that same
coming out
narrative,
of
he
right?
was
What
contributing.
if Piojo was a Spaniard? Who knows? It could have been different, but
Spain would look way better if they had Piojo on that team right now, if we keep it in a stack.
I mean, low key,
Goal
low key.
contributions matter, bro, in a tournament where you can't score, that those stats matter, bro, so I get where you're going at
And
going with
that's why I brought up Piojo earlier, bro. Like Piojo, he should go to Europe. How old is he? 20? Is he
I think
alright?
he's
26,
29.
27, 28.
No, I think he's
Alright, couple.
turning 29.
I mean, bro,
So his is
especially
kinda sus, but
modern
I mean,
age, bro.
it's kinda
Nah,
sus,
bro.
but I
Modern
mean,
age, he could play 5 years in Europe, bro. Come on, bro.
yeah,
He's
it's
20,
kinda sus. We'll
28, 29, bro. What? He could easily 30. Look at how old was he? 33, 34. He's 34.
but Rula's been out there though. Like, Rula's probably not gonna he better not fuck go to the next
But
World
but when
Cup.
did Rulas make the jump?
Shit,
He
bro,
was only a couple years
pretty
younger
young.
than he was, I
He's
think he
pretty
was
young.
closer to our age,
Yeah,
25,
he
20,
was like 24,
24. Let
bro.
me see.
Because he had like 2 seasons being the starter with America, then he was out of there. But I wanna stay on this 3-2 shit with our cagón ass Vasco that, again, he did what I was thinking was he was gonna do from the rip, which he was gonna fucking fold. I wanna give him credit, I have already. His group stage was great. The Ecuador management was great. But when shit hit the fan, he did what Vasco does best and fucking folded. And excuse me, YouTube, wherever we post this for all my cousin, I'm hot. Bro, he folded. He folded. And okay, I'll get back to the point. You take out Julian, cool. Your flank is now Julian or Gallardo and Piojo. You know what England did? I'm a double Piojo, and he's gonna always cross left. I saw people talking about he just kept cutting and cutting. Bro, they were doubling him, and all he was trying to do was cross it because he got 3 strikers in the box. No one coming short. Whatever. You have Piojo right side, Gallardo trying to go all the way one dimensional ass and give 0 good crosses. I think he had like 15 crosses and 0 were good. If you're doing that, why don't you put Mateo in? If your flank you want it to be Gallardo, put the kid in. Let him go 1v1 who his best attribute is going at boys offensively. If that's your thinking, if you're Vasco, that's your thinking, I'm gonna take out my best player in Julian to open up the whole flank for Gallardo just to cross it with his left. Put in the player that's actually better offensively in Mateo Chavez and let him see what he does. I kid you not, you at least have a player that's better offensively, and you might get an actual good cross out of that flank. One. But once I saw him do the 3-1 subs, bro, I kid you not, my whole illusion was gone. The PK, yeah, I wasn't tuned, but the PK saved us from not losing 3-1. The same shit that happened to the US yesterday was should have happened to us. We got blessed with the PK. Then he goes and he takes out Julian again. I don't want to keep repeating the same shit. He takes out Julian. I was like, GG's. We're not creating, and you just took off our best player. I was like, GG's. And on top of it, you have 3 strikers, bro, doing the same thing, a whole lot of nothing. You died nothing. You had one good cross, and your weak ass, machine ass, can't header the ball inside the 6. He did the same shit he did in the fucking Harry Kane or the PK. Sachiko lets it hit him, gone. Mexico eliminated 3-2. Did nothing, bro. Whole lot of nothing, bro. And yes, I know the mistakes. I can't blame that on Vasco. I already said that's not on Vasco. The subs, though, when it was 3-1, is 100% on Vasco, and he folded again. But why are we even surprised? We're hurting. Why are we surprised? That was his 3rd stint, bro. We talking about a coach that lost in 2002 to the U.S. 2002, bro. These motherfuckers didn't even care about soccer till 2002.
That's the problem, bro.
Get the fuck out of
Bro,
here.
any other country, a loss like that, they would never let him be coach again.
You got 2 more stints, boy.
Never,
Not just 1, 2
never,
more.
never, never, never. And that's what I'm trying to say, bro. Since show one, FMF needs to get out of Mexico. If the FMF gets out of Mexico, I mean,
Well,
some
they
of the
can't. That's
players
the
know it.
injury.
Carlos Vela knows it. Chicharito knows it. Might not say it now, but bro, like, come on. I mean, we had Atlas rejecting an offer from Real Madrid. They said, "Oh,
Oh, I see what you're saying now. My fault.
because it's Real Madrid Castilla." Doesn't matter, bro. The FMF limits the growth of Mexico and the Mexican national team, bro. I don't care. But it's the truth, man. It's the truth. That's why I said Mora needs to get out of there. Lira needs to get out of there. Yoho needs to get out of there because it's only going to be better for them and Mexico.
Fucking
If
cagón,
they
man.
just if they just stay sucked in all these bomb bimbo ass sponsors and just live like superstars, I mean, yeah, good for them. You know, they're it's their profession, right? It's what they work for. But I don't know. In terms of if I feel like
Why'd you play
this is
Santi?
this is a tough topic, bro. But if they really love their
Yes.
country, they would go and fight out in Europe for a spot in the top leagues because they'd go, come back to the next World Cup, have that much more of a chance. If it goes like that, I don't see why Mexico shouldn't have a better performance than this World Cup. I mean, I feel if we start really putting out our players and we low key are, but emphasize it, bro. Just, just fuck it. I mean, we already have so much money coming into the Mexican league. They already invest so much, bro. Like, why not give your players a chance, man? Give them a chance. I mean, like I said, Atlas rejected a bid from Real Madrid for a young Guardado. Who knows what could have been? Who knows what outcome that eventually could have been? And that's just what we know. That's just one big name that I'm mentioning.
Well, that fool still had a
There's
great
gonna be
career
so
though in
many
Europe,
others,
bro.
bro. But bro, he when did he leave to Europe?
I
Was he
believe he
pretty
went to
he
Deportivo
was pretty young, right?
he went to Deportivo Acuña or whatever that shit's called, like, literally the
La
following year.
Coruña.
He went at, like, 19. I mean, he only had that 2-season span with Atlas where he spazzed and then he left. But I hear what you're saying, though, I agree, and I mention to you all the time, like, you're one of the people that always tells me, "Oh my god, you're gonna get this much for Hormiga, such and such." Bro, the issue is that in Mexico, they pay so much. And this is a little off topic, and I was just thinking about today when I was watching the Argentina game. These fools literally hate us, and there's a pique with Argentinians and Mexicans, and it's fucking our fault, bro. How are we so
He
rich
was
and we
20,
can't
bro.
fucking produce our own players? Huh? Can't see that.
Before you keep going, Guardado was 20 when he went to La Coruña. They
Pretty
offered a
young though.
16-year-old. We're talking about 4 years later. Think about that, bro.
Yeah.
Atlas
Can't
did that
develop.
for their benefit. Why? So whatever they could generate some money. They got the young kid. Sas. They made the move. They probably made what benefited them the most. We all know Madrid comes calling once, bro. You know, and who knows what could have happened for the rest of the players,
Bro, that
bro.
fool was raw, bro. Young Guardado was so good.
He's one of the best midfielders we've seen for
He
Mexico,
was
bro.
so good.
He deserved more, bro. And that, like I said, that's just him. Imagine all the other players, bro, that were rejected a chance. I mean, bro, I remember I was looking at some videos. Valencia was benched in 2002. Bro, he was playing for Espanyol. Why was he benched? Like, what are we doing? Insane, bro. I just can't believe it. I think I also saw, or no, I didn't see it. My dad was telling me, I think it was La Volpe, not Aguirre in this case, but La Volpe chose his son-in-law over the Liga MX top striker. Like, he took him to the World Cup, bro. I didn't see who it was. I didn't see who it was.
Pues infórmate, vato, no me vengas a decir que mamadas, güey.
No, no, I know it's a fact.
Okay. I want to finish this Argentina talk
Go
though,
ahead,
really
go ahead,
quick.
go ahead.
Mexico is to blame while a lot of you Mexicans hate Argentina. Trust me on this, bro. I was thinking out loud, bro. We pay our players to stay in Mexico. We don't pay our players to leave. We give them everything. Carros. They could do nothing with the club and getting 100 M's type of contracts. Obviously not to that extent. We're to blame, bro. FMF is to blame. If you're an America fan, you're to blame. If you're a Cruz Azul fan, you're to blame. You're a Chivas fan, you're to blame, bro. And that's why we hate Argentinas because they're what? They're poor and their players want to be better and they get their ass out of there and they go perform and look at Argentina. Potentially could back to back. And you got people hating. Cool. I don't really want to get too deep into that. I'm just letting you guys know it's our fault. It starts at home. We have everything. The herramientas. We have everything. We have the players. You can't tell me we don't have the players. How was I about Eric Lira before the World Cup started? I would tell my dad when I'd watch Chivas, bro, I need that motherfucker in my team. He's the missing piece for this Chivas team. How was I about Denzel Garcia? He's the missing piece. He's not even in this World Cup call up.
You guys should drop solid 100 million from him, bro.
Like,
We'll
so
get
much
30 for
players. There's
Nah,
so
but for
much
real though, bro, I mean,
there's so much
there
things
really
that's
is, bro.
wrong, bro, and it starts with our own roots in the FMF, and I don't wanna get too into too detail with that because right
Nah,
now
I
we're
look, I just looked
World
I
Cup
just
talk,
looked
but
it up, bro. It was La Volpe, 2006. He took
yeah,
Rafael Chiquis Garcia. I know a lot of ball, I don't even know.
you don't know no ball,
You
bro.
you wanna know you know who he is?
Hey, you
You
don't
know
know
who
no ball, bro. You're a
you
Pumas
know
fan.
Chiqui you know who Chiquis is? Rafael Chiquis Garcia?
Chiqui is fucking Jenny Rivera's fucking daughter or what?
No, that's okay, that's my point. That's my point. That's my point. You
Shout
know
out Jenny Rivera, she got some
who did
bangers.
you know why it was such a topic, bro? Because he took him instead of Cuauhtemoc Blanco. I thought it was some Liga MX scrub. No, he was in the Liga MX. He had just won, I think, the league, right?
What
I
is
think
that?
the next year no, 05 he won the league with America. So, bro, you take your son-in-law. The the FMF lets this happen. The coach takes his son-in-law instead of what, a top 5 ever player from Mexico? And still in his day,
Weak ass Cuauhtemoc.
what are we doing? What are we doing?
Ay, Dios mío. No, no, es que valemos pura verga.
Clearly, today's emphasis has been
It's because
Mexico, but we gotta emphasize La FMF.
that's what I'm saying. The root again. A lot of people want to hate Argentina, bro, and so much. Like I was thinking, I was like, why the fuck don't I hate Argentina? Okay, one, this guy solely. Like I fucking love Messi, but I was like, why the fuck don't I hate him? There's absolutely no reason to hate him, bro. What do? They play good ball. They always want to win. Like I've never met an Argentina that was a douche to me or whatever the case is. Like the only thing I remember is just my dad vividly hating them. But me as a kid, I was like, I didn't really understand. I mean, the only memory that comes to mind is the Maxi goal. That hurt me. But that was like what just happened on Sunday. Like, damn, you lost to the better team on paper, obviously this Sunday, but you lost. Like, damn. I'm not gonna go like, for example, I was yesterday on close. Like, when is it too early to say that I kind of want England to do good now? Like, I mean, they haven't won it in so long. Like, you know what I mean? There's not. I don't know. I don't know. I know it starts from home, bro. It starts from the FMF. It starts from the fact that we pay these young players. I'll go off topic really quick. Chivas paid Yair Padilla. I don't know how many M's. I think it was like 4 M's for one good season. We just shipped his ass to Tijuana, bro. He's 18. Think about that. Just turned 19, I believe. It starts at home. The problem starts at home. And this is where I want to shift a little bit. It sucks that this happened, but I think, like I said in the group chat, the turn of the page is here. The turn of the page that I said we shouldn't have been waiting. We shouldn't have done this weak ass Vasco's gonna take 2026, Rafa 2030. We should have just been like, Rafa, here, bro. Have as many just as you want. We're at home. We back you. I kid you not, we don't lose on Sunday. We have that. I kid you not. I kid you not, bro.
Let me ask you a
But to
question,
flip
bro.
the page way, go
Let
ahead.
me ask you a question real quick.
Ask me three if you want. I like hearing your voice.
Was it now or never?
I said it was now. Like it was now, bro. Obviously, yeah, you go to the next round is all in the US, all the cuartos and so on. But you're home, bro. You're telling me knowing us pochos that people like to call us the pochos, we packing that motherfucker too. And I kid you not, the ambiente would feel the exact same, if not a little bit less than what it does at Azteca. So if it's now, yeah. And I kind of want to go back to your point that you need certain players. I agree. I was into a podcast and they were saying the same thing where it's like, you gotta, I think it was a show that Gordo. Shout out my boy Eric. He told me to watch it and I started watching it. Um, and he was saying like, why do we deserve to win it? Like, yeah, it was the ECC, but why do we deserve to win it? Like, you look at this England team and they got players at Madrid. City just signed 130 off. I think he was at Northern Forest. Like, we don't have one player. We have a lot of projections, but I mean, I don't know, bro. I think we competed though. I think we were the better team to finish it off like that.
Yeah.
That's what pisses me off. I think our subs hurt us. He broke our team completely. I don't care what nobody says. He did what Vasco does best, and he completely folded. And just to wrap it on that, bro, like,
I think it was
you
a
can't
mix
take
of
out your
just
best
a
player,
little
bro.
bit
You're
of
just
everything,
wrong, bro.
bro. A little bit of all that, bro.
Let me
I
ask you a
mean,
question. Let me ask you 2 questions. You always talk about you wanna run Pumas, right? Right?
oh yeah, Imma buy them.
Bet. I hope you do, and you make me a
I'm
directivo.
gonna buy them.
We'll
Los voy
run
a
it up.
salvar a mis Pumas, I swear.
Yeah, we'll run it up for sure. Just make me your GM. Bro, if a player on your team isn't performing, not because he's not playing good, but because he's hurt, why are you taking him to your starting? I think it's like 23 players a game or 17. Why is he a part of your roster? Are you doing that?
There's gotta be only one reason, bro. Only thing I could think, it's that greed. That's all it is, bro. It's all interest, greed. Because in no right mind am I playing your second, your third stringer, simply someone who doesn't deserve it over someone who does. I mean, we're admirers of the game. We
I hate
respect the game.
Charlie.
I know if I mean, bro, if I step onto the pitch, you know what I mean, and the next guy's up, gonna give it all or give just a little more, not give it all, but give a little more for the team than I am, bro, I'm gonna step back. I'm gonna say, get this for all of us, bro.
Why is Santi
Also,
playing?
as a coach, I'm gonna do the same thing, but there just has to be some form of
Well, you're a
interest
coach.
in there, some form of greed, because we know how it is. A lot of these coaches, I saw it myself with Efrain, bro. He brought in Aaron Ramsey because they had the same agent. It was all for him to get a percentage. What did it do? I mean, ultimately, it hurt Pumas, bro. And
Wally, why are
it's
you
just
playing
crazy,
Santi?
bro. It's
Why are you
crazy.
playing Santi? You're down 3-1. Why is Santi your first sub? Like, explain to me, bro. And this has nothing to do with Hormiga being on Chivas. This is everything to do with the kid that is performing and performed for the last year. Why is Santi your first train of thought? Like, what attribute does it bring to you?
Because I do think it's in Aguirre's best interest, right? If Aguirre puts in
See, it's not even
Hormiga,
about
and
Mr.
like, let's just be
Yeah,
real, the
it's
same
not even
result
about
happens, right? If the same result happens, they're gonna say, "Well, you started the young kid over the guy that plays at Milan that was supposedly cleared." But like, bro, you can't fold to that.
I
Like,
don't think that's
you
I
can't
don't
fold
think
to
it's
the media.
honest.
And you just got to do what's best. Said, "Oh, I'm gonna put out Santi." I mean,
I don't think anyone's thinking that, bro.
you'd be
Trust
surprised,
me.
bro. You'd
Trust
be
me. I don't
surprised
think trust
how
me, I don't
crazy it
think
gets.
anyone that has actual ball knowledge is thinking that. Again, Spain's not doing this goofy ass thing. France isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't. Argentina for damn sure isn't. Why? Because you want to win the game. Who's your best option? It doesn't matter if it doesn't matter if it's an America, Cruz, whatever the case is. Who's your best option?
I mean,
And he went to a player, 2 players. He went to 2 players. One's a third stringer, and one didn't even play more than 20 games in the season. Both those players come. I think I seen a stat. All 3 of the strikers he finished with had less goal contributions for the teams they played with this last year than Hormiga did. 3 players combined, 3 strikers combined had less goal contributions than Hormiga, who didn't see more than 14 minutes.
there's our problem, bro.
And
What are we doing, man? There's got to be
cagón,
some. I
cagón,
don't know,
cagón.
man. I don't know what it is. All I know is the FMF like is a part of it. They let it happen, you know. They run it
So sad,
that
bro.
way, and it's like, bro, we see players like, and I feel bad for Santi, bro. Again, I back him.
He's still
It
young.
sucks how it is. He
Oh, he's
shoulda
still
gone to
young
the
and he's
last
good.
World Cup. Raul shoulda stayed.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I'm not saying Raul shoulda stayed this one, but I don't know, bro. If you're not 100%, I mean, I know I'd be feeling the type of way. I'd probably wanna go to the World Cup, but dog, like I said, if these players love their country, bro, let the next man up, bro.
Santi's still young, and
It
again,
sucks,
I
bro.
like
It
Santi a
sucks.
lot. I think Santi's still young. He could bounce back. He still has a bright future. My thing is, okay, you brought him. He shouldn't have been your first option. And I told you guys, and you guys clowned me. Like, we're winning. Bro, but when shit hits the fan, who's your second option to Rulas? And we saw it. Second and third options, Mocos.
Low key, you know what I think would've kinda changed the course of the game, bro? We needed Chino Huerta on the left. That would have given
Not on the left.
Quiñones
I don't like that
sh
on the left.
freedom, bro. That would have given him freedom. I like him on the left. I think that's where he's most effective. If he just plays to dribble and pass, maybe get a shot here and there, but that's the what Chino Huerta is best at. Because I know sometimes he's a tronco in front of goal, but one-on-one, finding some space, picking out a ball, relieving some pressure off your, you know, your getting
There's
behind
just
striker or your main man, which should have been Quiñones
wrong.
all 90 minutes. I think Quiñones scores an the
Vasco's a
ball,
guy,
like, in
bro.
game, bro. Because bro, we scored from set plays. Penalty, and it was a free kick that they crossed in, they rebounded back, and, ultimately, Quiñones made quite the
It
strike,
was
but,
corner,
bro,
no?
we didn't beat them off open play, and if you're not doing that in the first half in a World Cup, come on, bro.
Yeah,
Come on.
bro.
I think
I think
ultimately, I do feel like Javier
yeah,
has
go on.
has
He
the
folded.
ultimate fault, bro.
He
I
broke
mean,
the team, bro. We looked better down 2-0 than down 3-1 with 10 playing against 10 players. You know what that
who
tells
knows?
me?
Maybe
Your subs didn't work, bro.
and maybe Chino Huerta, maybe his profile works. Maybe he wasn't the guy. I mean, also, he was coming back from injury. I mean, a lot of people wanted to see Jordan Carrillo instead of him, and I wouldn't have been mad at it. Why?
Yeah, those
Because
that's what I
that's
want to
that's
finish
probably what
with.
we lack, bro, and telling you, I've been saying it. Some of these players shut me up. Shout out Tala, he played amazing. But where are our Alex Padillas, your Yeremis, your where are
Let
these
the Alex
players, bro? Like
Padilla
they need
bro.
to be there, bro. And we just
No,
some of these players are there
Alex Padilla is
because
not even
because of
better than
name.
San Luis the keeper, bro.
I
Alex Padilla is
respect
not
them. I
even
could be
better than
wrong.
second goalkeeper Gudiña, who I think he
I
just
could be wrong, but he's tough, bro. He's tough.
he's not. But okay, he could be tough.
Look who's in front of him, bro.
He
Spain's
could
keeper.
he could be tough.
Spain's keeper. Spain's second keepers. He was their number one for like a year. When he got into the team, he was number one for Spain. Come on, bro.
But that's the point, though. He's not playing. We're gonna do the same thing just because you want him to be there,
I think whoever's better, they should
bro.
know, bro. Bro,
Gudiño
this
for
is
Azul
their
is 10
job,
times
bro.
better than him.
This is their job. This is their
The
job.
San Luis keeper, forget his first
Alex
name. Sanchez is
Alex
better than him.
Padilla will be the number one in the future. We'll talk about. I'm gonna say
That's
it right
fine. I
now.
hope he balls out. I hope he does. But we're talking about right now what the issue was, and he would be part of the issue because he'd be another player who saw no minutes, and he's on the fucking team.
It's definitely a mentality thing too, though. Like I definitely think that the FMF, of course, he's interested in. I don't think he wants to do all that sponsorship, none of that. Bro's trying to ball in Europe at whatever cost. You got to ride the bench for a bit. You got to earn your spot. The way it's done, fuck it. He's not gonna be no Liga MX Bam Bimbo bitch, as crazy as it sounds, but that's how a lot of these players are. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate because at one point they dumb down, they come back to the league. It's just for their interest, bro. Literally, interest and greed. That's all I can say, bro. That's all I can say. Once we wipe that out, once we get that out of our system, I promise you, bro, we have the players. They're just not. We don't get the
He's not
most
one
out
of
of
them.
them. We don't develop them. We've seen it before, bro. Hugo
He's not one of
Sanchez
them, though.
won 5 Pichichis, bro. I mean,
Alex Padilla is not one of them.
that's a debate for later. I would love to have maybe this is a good foreshadowing, bro. I'd love to have some debates about players, especially, for what we wanna see, bro, Mexico, Liga MX, because a lot of them, bro, are debatable. I mean, a lot of question marks, and, I mean, that's what we're here to talk about, bro. I mean, I think we
Yeah, hell
deserve it
yeah.
to see the best players, and some of them, like like Bully said on Clubs the other day, they be on fraud watch, bro, for real. And if ultimately Alex Padilla is, I mean, but from what I've seen, I don't know, man. Maybe I'm emphasizing the whole Europe thing a lot, but,
Yeah, you
it's
are.
true. I mean, we wanna see players like him.
Especially in the keeper perspective.
Maybe his specific case, uh, alright, let's go in your theory. He might not be the guy, but what I'm saying is there's other players like him. If you look at all the Mexican
See, now I agree.
players, bro, like, there's so many, bro. I've been watching videos on, Lilini, the youth coach from Mexico. Bro is putting in work, bro. He really is. But where are those players, bro? Where are they at? Why aren't we seeing them? We gotta
What's
we
about
gotta
to
start
happen?
seeing them.
What's about to happen though? That's why I think we shouldn't have done this Vasco 2026, Rafa 2030. Like it should have just been Rafa run it. But
And then
whatever.
and then Vasco
Now
as
we're in Rafa.
as a backup or something, as
Now we're
a
in Rafa's perspective, and this is great.
it's so
I wanted
tough,
to finish
bro.
with this because a lot of people are probably now wondering like what's next? Should we be excited? To begin with, we should be excited. But obviously injuries, obviously people won't pan out. Like that happens. We're talking about 4 years. The World Cup's still happening. There's a lot to be excited about, and I'm gonna say a couple names of why we should be excited, not accounting the names that are part of this World Cup. But if people tune into this episode to our podcast, which I hope people will. Oh, what a save! Camilo Vargas, Atlas keeper, starting keeper for Colombia. Just saved their ass from getting scored on. But anyways, Rafa is gonna make this team boom. Let me tell you why. There's a couple names that I kid you not, he's gonna he's gonna put under his wing, and they're gonna ball. This is not including the players that are in this World Cup already. You got Jenny Marquez, which you brought up. You got Desert Garcia. Where's my boy Toro Guzman, who's solid and still young, 24? Diego Campillo with Chivas. I kid you not, remember that name. He's gonna be a household name for La Selección coming up. And Richie Ledesma. Players that I want to emphasize a lot. These are just to name a few. You put them in with the core that we have now with the Lira, with the Mora, with Hormiga, hopefully, with Julian, hopefully stays at top level, with Tala, Alex Padilla, who do you want to go? With the Johan, you mix it in with the Mateo, whatever the case is. The future is bright. Now, hopefully, these players want to export. Excuse me, because they might not want to. Why? Because again, the problem starts with Mexico, FMF. Here, here's your money. And they stay. But the future is bright, bro.
I mean, we definitely wanna see it happen. I think, yeah, the future is definitely bright. Still some things to change though, man. These players definitely gotta change their mentality and
That's where it
not
starts,
and
dog.
not dumb down honestly for 3rd, 4th tier football because that's what Liga MX is. No disrespect, it's still entertaining as hell. I mean, there's so many leagues out there, but we wanna see our players at the top.
But
Simple
yeah,
as that.
bro.
Simple as that, bro.
It hurt. It hurt. It hurt. But I'm more pissed that my coach was a cagon, but he shouldn't have been there in the beginning, but whatever,
La
bro.
la
That's just
vida
our
sigue,
take.
bro. Life goes on, bro. There's
A-
always, 4
And now
years, I
we're
know.
now
It's
we're
a long
worth of
way.
just sad Mexico talk. I feel like it's time to get a little freaky for a couple minutes. Not that kind of freaky, you freaky ass. I saw the look in your eye. Why are you looking at me like that?
No, 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 no. Go ahead, go ahead.
I'll give you the chance. You bring up any game that you thought was sick of this round of 16 outside of Vasco being a Caguan. Go ahead. Which one did you like the most, or anything you want to talk about? Any debate you want to get into? Yes,
I
people.
mean,
Like,
I think
subscribe, comment.
I do think Portugal and Spain snooze fest. People aren't ready for that one. It's- maybe we just expected a better game, kind of a snooze fest.
I got a
Ronaldo
quick little debate
didn't
for you.
show up. Ronaldo didn't show up. how he usually does at the World Cup. Let's just be real.
Just not his tournament, bro. Play a
Penalties.
7-game
Only
tournament, it's
way
too
he
easy.
scored.
It's too easy.
But
It's too easy,
people
frankly.
aren't gonna like this, bro. Argentina, Egypt. I mean, it had everything. It had everything. We watched it in today's time of recording, just earlier. I do think Argentina is mid without Messi, but
I'm saying that.
I mean, Egypt was up 2-0. They said, "Nah, we got him. Ah, this is the end, bro. Yeah, we already figured him out." Nah, bro. You can't think you got Messi figured out. 2-0 was nothing to them. Clearly, clearly. And I know there's a lot of debates talking about foul this, foul that, but
But which one, though?
I mean, I don't know what they're talking about. The one on that they're saying about Julian, I mean, bro, he touched the ball first. I think after
Okay.
when he adjusts
Shout
his
out my
feet to
boy
run,
David.
he
Got him
kinda
to it.
nicks him, but bro, like it's because he tackled him and the way they planted their feet, the way they landed, if you take a still of that, yeah, it looks like he's stepping on him, but bro, he had already taken the ball from him, bro. Yeah, the attacker he had already dropped, you know? But I mean,
That's where the conversation's
to me,
over, though.
that's just casual
Yeah,
takes.
that's just people
I'm
wanting
just
their
being
mind to my
real.
mouth,
I'm
bro.
just being real. If that applies, tough pill, the shoe fits. I'm sorry.
Nah,
I
but
mean,
we should also educate,
it's
though,
the truth
because
though, bro. It's the truth.
yeah, we should also educate, though, because, like, I'll give you the example. This is what I was again, shout out to my boy David, our mentor. I was going at it with him on Twitter. So if you watch this, my boy, like, comment, subscribe. You're wrong, though. If I'm going with you 1v1, bully, I have ball. We're going 1v1, and you poke the ball away from me, and then I fall over your foot or you step on me. There's nothing there anymore because you did your job. I'm not going to penalize you for doing your job. Period. That's never a foul, ever. I think the one people could make a more controversial talk about is the Lisandro one, but even then,
It was a
that's
foul,
why that
bro.
that's why the VAR was even introduced. Is so Madrid could stop doing it. So Argentina could stop doing it. I mean, yeah, people gonna say they did it. Bro, if that's the opposite
Hilarious.
way, we're all saying that's a foul,
Yeah.
right?
You want to know something crazy? Let's rewind time a little bit. 2022, extra time, World Cup final. Mbappe gets his second penalty. No, his third. I mean, he scored a hat trick,
Another team.
right?
That's a
The
legendary
ball
performance from
came
Mbappe, bro.
off of a French midfielder's hand. The cross, it hit it. It hit it. You know, I think it was no, not no, no. It was a defender. I said midfielder, but my point is, it came off his hand.
Should be reviewed
Came
or should be
came
no goal, no PK.
came down to Mbappe. After I think he shoots it, then it hits. I don't know a hand on. Was it a hand or a foul? I think it was a hand, bro. And then they call a penalty, right? Bro, no one's crying about that. But it's Argentina. I know. It hurts. 10, 15, 20 years later, Messi tapped that ass. He tapped your favorite club's team, your favorite nation. I mean, he did it to Mexico, bro, but I'm a football fan. You gotta give credit where it's due, bro. I wish we could have a player half of Messi's caliber, bro. If we do, I swear on everything, we got a chance for the World Cup. Why? Because we
Trophies, where
play
you at?
for a player like him. Argentina realizes it.
Kidding.
They know the type of player they have. They play their hearts out for him. Without Messi, I mean, quien sabe, bro. Quien sabe. But clearly, players like that, they make the difference. Bro, he got shipped out at 13, 14. He was already in Spain.
Imagine if you would have been
That's
Spaniard.
the difference, bro. That'd be crazy, bro. I mean, that's a crazy what if.
That's a
That's a
crazy
crazy
one.
what if. What,
Yo,
maybe
but again,
three
I
World
want to.
Cups?
They would at least have another one.
I mean, bro, if
2014
you
Messi.
think about it, if you
My
think about
goodness.
it,
Oh my goodness. I just thought about something I told Bewie today. Shout out my boy Bewie, Tea Party man. Bro, 2014. If VAR was a thing, again, VAR was introduced for the what just happened against Argentina today. There's a foul. leads straight to a goal because the ball never goes out. If the ball goes out and it leads to that goal, that foul is chalk. Just for people that casuals again. That's the way it works. If the turnovers goes straight into a goal or develops into a goal, it could get reviewed, and it happens. Liga MX, MLS, wherever the case. That's why VR was introduced. But for the people that say, "Oh, it's out to get Argentina," and this is not again to back Argentina. 2014, Germany straight red plancha gets reviewed, and we're talking about Argentina wins that World Cup.
Bro, Neuer should have gotten a red card as well,
Oh,
bro.
nah. As a keeper, I'm a little biased with that one because he did get ball first. Y luego se lo lleva.
I
So
know,
it kind
but
of
if you
saves
look
them.
at it though, like he does
Yeah, but
torpedo himself at Higuain.
yeah, but I mean, you get
Yes or
ball
no?
first.
Yes
You
or
get
no,
ball. It's
bro?
like no, because again, it's like the Julian thing. Julian gets ball. Anything happens after, it's not a foul anymore, bro.
Yeah, maybe
Neuer
you're right.
hits, Neuer hits ball. Everything else is not a foul anymore, bro. Fue un putazón. That's not a
But
foul anymore. I
I
got the
know,
ball first.
bro. Bro launches his hip at it. I mean, I guess it's
Yeah,
clean. I mean, his
it's
body, right? I guess so, bro.
because
Because
it
I
does
mean,
look hella hectic.
because you can't use, especially for a
It looks
goalie. I mean,
hella
you
hectic.
can use
That's why.
anything. You know, like the rule
Yeah,
is you can use your body with anything that's legal. You know, like without the other. If the player pressures you with body, yeah, then you can use your hand. You know, but other than that, you can't use like your hand's illegal, bro. You can't use that part to use body if the other player's not using them.
yeah.
Once they throw their hand up, all right. But for the goalie, it might be different. So in that case, maybe it's not a red for him. But bro, ultimately, I mean, I don't know, man.
It's not even a foul, bro.
I don't know, man. People just want to change the narrative. I mean, back then it was Messi's an international failure. Now it's everything's rigged for him.
But that's why it was brought in,
I
though.
don't
Like
know.
for scenarios like that, I'll one up you. We don't have to talk about it too. We can talk a little about my team, so people don't think that I'm just trying to back. Chivas 2017, last Liga MX title. A lot of people will give me carrilla that there was a PK that didn't call it because they're in Zapopan. If VR was a thing in 2017, it's offside. That play doesn't even matter anymore. That's what we want, right? We want the game to be fair. There's a reason why they brought up these rules that if it's not really a corner, it's not called a corner, and
It's just
we're okay with it, bro.
it's just moving them goalposts
Like, yeah,
and
exactly. Like
narrative
again, that should
changing,
happen to
bro. I
Mexico, right?
get it, bro, but y'all gotta get over it. It's just people
Wait,
that can't admit Messi's the GOAT.
wait, that happens to Mexico or
It
whoever
still
you root
hurts,
for.
bro.
You
It
root
still
for
hurts.
whoever. If that happens, you need that overturned immediately because that's a foul. He steps on his foot. Ain't nothing soft about getting stepped on,
They
bro.
just need to see the light, bro.
Hey, ain't nothing soft about getting stepped on. We've
They
all
just need to see
played
the
ball.
light.
That shit hurts like a. Ain't nothing soft about getting stepped on,
I'm
bro.
saying, bro, like that's just
And that's why
casual talk,
VAR was
bro.
introduced. But I want to talk to finish up a little bit more about the Ronaldo debate, or not debate, but sucks to see him go. Like for real. I think, and I'm gonna die on the hill, and I want to say this, and I'll let you talk, and you say you probably you hate Ronaldo, but whatever. I'm kidding, bro. I'm gonna die on the hill. I'm gonna die on the hill that he should have been coming off the bench. And I told you guys, bro, there's no fear of playing Ronaldo right now for fucking 90 minutes. Now the game is tied 0-0 versus Spain. Laporta and a young Cubarsí, who's not getting talked about enough, is having a good World Cup. Minute 70, and here comes this monster, bro. Fresh. It's a different conversation, bro. And I want to say another little thing. It sucks to see Ronaldo go. Unfortunate. Some players, it's like it's not your tournament. Cool. Unfortunate. Not my go. That's your go. Not my go. Your go. But I also want to say one quick little thing too that I saw today, way, and then you tell me what you think. And it's a little bit about the fraud alert that you like to talk about. Vitinha and John Neves, even Nuno Mendes need to be talked about a little bit more about this back-to-back shit with PSG. And I saw a tweet today, and it said Vitinha, John Neves in particular, looking a little mid when they don't have to play every 4 games. And there was a lot of talk about PSG only plays from January to June. And there's a lot of shit that happened that people don't know. The French league was moving and postponing fucking games around so they didn't have double headers. Hey,
Hey, bro.
ojito, because Vitinha, I know a couple people that think Vitinha is literally Himothy, and John Neves is literally the upcoming of Iniesta. No show. We wanna give a lot of shit to Ronaldo. Bruno Fernandes, people wanna talk crazy, and I like Man U. You guys see the thing right there? No show. And where I'm supposed to expect or supposed to believe that he was the Prem's best assister and the all-time assister now? That he's a crack? Frauds, frauds, frauds. PSG might need to be on some fraud watch.
Bro, those 2 Champions League say otherwise, bro. Unfortunately, bro.
Yeah, what?
But, I mean, the 2 Champions Leagues, you know, they say otherwise, but, I mean,
But
what can you
bro,
do,
that's a
bro?
fact though.
It's modern football, though, man. It's just it's
Wait, that's
situation, and
facts though.
that's why, I mean, bro, I feel like there are 2 Champions Leagues. It kinda weighs as 1, bro. I mean, bro, they just buy players left and right, you know? I mean, they had to come and get a coach from Barcelona to coach them to get a UCL. Shout out Luis Enrique.
Alright.
Um, I mean,
Alright.
it's real, bro. It's real. I mean,
Gotcha.
they're obsessed with us, bro. They're obsessed with us. PSG
Gotcha.
wants to be Barca so bad, bro. It's insanity. They wanna go get Neymar. They wanna go get Messi. They wanna go get our coach. Like, they want Yamal. They took Dembele. They wanna be Barca so bad, bro. It's just real. And
Fuck yeah, man.
the thing is, the league wants a team like that. They never really had it. Marseille should have been it. Marseille did it wrong. If you know, you know. Marseille is the only team to they got relegated. They got the Champions League's rights taken away, but they kept the trophy, bro, when they won it. So they won it, and I think they I think it was some corruption, you know, and just literally paying refs off, bro. What the supposed Negreira shit is, that is a 20-year myth, proven until, or, you know, guilty until proven, or sorry, they got me fucked up, bro, for real. Um, Innocent until proven guilty. I mean, bro, that's all a sham. But Leon and Marseille, I think they are ghosts, and they should have been what PSG is today, bro. PSG to me, those 2 Champions Leagues, bro, they're
I think we gotta watch for that, bro. That's sus.
I think
There's
maybe
no
you
way
are right, bro. Maybe you're right. They are
there's
frauds,
no
bro.
way,
Maybe they
bro.
are frauds. Maybe
Bro,
they are.
analyze Portugal, and there's no way you tell me that those are the 2 same players we just watched in the final
Protected, bro. PSG's protected.
because they're being protected tough, and FIFA we
Should
said
have
it in the
been
moment,
Leon.
that's
Should have been Marseille.
some HOE stuff, bro. Can't be doing that. And they did it, and they got the back-to-back championship. Cool. We're not gonna say it's rigged or anything, but that the French league backing it like that is making your boys look awfully mid in this World Cup, ultimately leading to Ronaldo not being able to move on. Because if we wanna shit about Ronaldo, we gotta mention these world class players that are coming off UCL runs too.
Yeah.
But sucks to
It
see him
sucks
go,
though.
bro.
I mean, Nuno Mensch sucks, bro. He got hurt. The whole game changed after that. It really did, bro.
Hey, your boy, to finish off, your boy Ahmad, bro, underperforming. Lights are too bright for him.
I mean, I think the lights are gonna be bright for a lot of youngsters, but at the same time, bro, we had Gilberto Mora all out. I mean, bro, he did
Yeah,
make
yeah.
his mistake. I don't know. That's a tough one. I think he's young, bro. This guy gets triple teamed at times. I think Yamal's getting a little disrespected, but you do want to see more from him. I
You
mean,
need him no more.
he's one of their main men, you know,
Yeah, you
or
need
their
more.
main men.
He did have a tough matchup. He said it himself. Nuno Mendes is one of the guys that complicates it the most for him. He said it himself. Valid. We need more, bro. There's still time. We need more. You advance. Let's get it. Let's go to work.
Hey, what about Morocco though,
It's a tough matchup, bro.
bro?
But
Morocco, just watch out for
but I
them.
think I like that matchup, bro. I think we'll save all the previews. Colombia right now is about to go to PKs. It looks like so.
But yeah,
We'll have a
I
we'll
just meant
be
in general, you know, just kind of like in general, like
Joe. They're
go
gonna
all
make.
the way,
They're making noise.
all the way, bro. No, I'm serious.
I think they were frauds,
Watch
bro.
out for Morocco, for real. You think they're
Yeah,
frauds?
I thought they were gonna be frauds.
Nah, bro.
No, they
Bro,
shut me up.
imagine Lamine Yamal on this team.
Bro, he could have played it. That would've been
They'd be
legendary.
favorites, bro.
Yo, it'd been legendary if he played there, bro.
Bro, he'd be
I don't
like
really like the fact that he plays for Spain.
I mean,
It would've been sick to see him in Monaco, bro.
kinda like what
Honestly, now that I
Messi would
think
have
about it, that'd have
been.
been sick.
It's kinda like what Messi would have been, but different era, and till this day, I still think Messi was better. I mean, Yamal's I think clearly he's got more we could really say he's got more potential because I mean, look at his timing, look where he's at, and look at his nationality, right? Just a bit more potential than
He's gonna
Messi,
have
but
more up.
to
Than
but to actually do it, I mean, as of now already, I think young Messi a lot more clinical than Yamal. But
100%.
never say never, you never know. Up until now, I don't think anybody comes close to the GOAT, bro. Everybody knows that. They don't
There was
wanna
never a
admit it,
debate.
but it's the truth.
One day we're just
Everybody
gonna pop
knows.
a pod, and it's just gonna be this debates that we be getting into all the time. The debate was Messi versus Messi, 2 different épocas, and we'll get into it. But brother, I think that's enough for today. I think I wanna leave it with this. Vasco's a cagón, the future is bright. Rafa is coming to save us. Like, comment, subscribe. Buddy, anything else you wanna say really quick?
Just a quick shout out to, people sticking with us from the start. Should be a fun ride. I mean, we're not really doing this for the views, it's for the passion, people that wanna know, the true people with the same passion as us. Shout out to you guys, man. For real.
And I wanna add to that, it's gonna get better. The World Cup is kind of like, iffy for us. We really wanna emphasize Liga MX, the other top 5 leagues. The World Cup is just kinda I mean, as you guys could tell today, was all Mexico talk, really. But,
Oh, yeah,
yeah,
and,
man.
this Sunday, biggest team in the world plays, Pumas, preseason. Tap in. Tap in
Wait,
if you wanna see some elite football. Nah, I'm
how
playing,
do
I'm playing.
how do I mute this wall? Nah, I'm playing. Like, comment, subscribe, tune into Puma Sunday, tune into Chivas dropping July 18th, all their new merch. I'm about to buy everything. Peace. Fuck Vasco.
I'm gonna